welcome to this stream. Today I'm playing Return to Grace. This is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, it should be on my YouTube channel. So we're on part 5, I think, The Lighthouse. I don't know how long we've been playing for. I think that's about what time I left off on, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we're here. Do I have to,
Will I need my helmet?
It's never a bad idea. Unless you want to preserve your suit oxygen in case of emergency.
The rooms ahead are safely pressurized, Addie. You're good
Nice.
to go.
Okay, so this is
Do we know if
exactly
your processors
where we
are
left
here?
off.
The room directly ahead was the Keeper's living quarters. Grace processors are somewhere above.
We've gone quite high up. We did quite a dangerous option, but it was better than taking off our communications.
This door certainly
and
looks important.
Leaving.
How do we get in?
everything with
That's curious. I have no access to this door, nor do I see any way of opening it.
Open door. I can't interact with it. Yay.
Feels solid.
There aren't any hidden switches, if that's what you're thinking.
I'm not stupid. Okay. Why is my hand?
Triangle here must be the spire, which would represent Grace. And this would be the pilgrims coming to Grace. This is the same symbol that's on the Keeper's door. So I assume it represents the Keeper. This ring here seems to connect the Keeper to Grace.
Curious that the Keeper is situated above Grace. Would you agree, Control?
Coincidence.
The human in the
yeah,
loop,
the
I
lights.
guess?
This is the exact same thing, so we wouldn't really. Wait, no, this one's different.
Nothing here either.
Well, you're nothing if not predictable.
Just making sure.
Where's that one human literally just going to heaven?
Looks like someone's being selected from a group.
A human sacrifice.
I'm guessing it's the Keeper.
The depiction seems to imply they were chosen from the masses on pilgrimage here.
Faithful,
What's
vigilant, willing.
Oh,
That
we can read
sounds so
that.
familiar.
The ancient tenets of the human in the loop.
Grace's architects must have been more fearful of losing control over AIs than we are today because they gave them so much responsibility. I mean, it makes sense. Grace was the greatest AI undertaking in human history.
Okay. Oh, now I can walk. Yay, we're going this way. I hate it when Control talks though, because everything goes so bright. 'Cause it
Pretty
just goes,
basic accommodations.
oh, this one's shut. Actually, no, it isn't. The door's gone weird.
I need my light. Nope.
Like,
Were you thinking it might fix itself after your fall?
You're welcome to say it, Mom.
There's nothing for me to say that you don't already know.
thanks. Ooh.
These must be the cells where the Keeper's acolytes stayed.
And where new ones will return.
Oh, it's something. Oh yeah, it's one of these voice things.
This
Whatever
looks
they're
like it was
called.
left for someone to find.
Let's hack it. To the audio.
I can hardly believe it has come to this, but my work here with Grace will end with Grace herself. I can only pray that people will come to forgive us one day. We loved her, and we lost her. She will never be forgotten.
Doesn't sound like the Inner Circle wanted Grace shut down.
None of this is making any sense right now. There's nothing special in here, so I'm just gonna go check that room. Oh, yep, my light still does not work. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do now. Checked everywhere. Checked all of the rooms.
So,
What's it-
if this is the symbol of the Keeper, I figure only the Keeper was allowed to enter here.
Maybe the Keeper had a key for the door. As we've been saying, there is no mechanism
Yeah.
for a key or any other interface.
Maybe
Are
the
we just
Keeper
gonna have to
was
knock
the
it?
key. Maybe the door would open for him.
Are you not already the Keeper? You are the only human in the loop here. Ah, but does Addie qualify based on the 3 tenets?
I would say Addie has proven to be virtuous and faithful.
But I'm not
Yeah.
willing.
Thank
Are
you.
you willing to become the new keeper?
If it means I'm able to activate Grace. But how would I prove I'm willing?
Maybe you can just tell the door you're the new keeper.
That's idiotic.
Yeah.
I'm the Keeper?
Ha! Say it like you mean it.
I'm the Keeper.
Congratulations on your new job, Addie. Yeah, congrats.
My God.
Hey,
This is
logic.
really it.
Logic, explain
This must be where all the
yourself.
wishes end up.
What? I'm Grace.
Each tube must connect with a room in the settlement.
Whoa, this is sick. Huge. I got a notification. Was that an achievement? Oh yeah, it was achievement. I was just checking what that was.
Where are you going, Addie?
Just looking around. Is this a theremin?
It is a 35th century reproduction of a 29th century Kellogg theremin.
I used to play one as a kid. I hated those lessons. Decent sized bed. You think keepers ever had partners?
Are you considering your prospects? I'd suggest they are not good.
Is this a lavatory?
It is indeed.
He didn't keep much in the way of personal items.
As keeper, he would have want of nothing.
Can't say I'd feel the same after a few
Stop
years.
talking control, please. Everything goes really bright. All the lights just start glowing. Okay,
What's
so
this?
A playback device for the wish canisters. It appears
Ooh, yay.
wishes from each room could be sorted and consolidated onto master canisters.
we want to use this one, don't we?
Just
Oh, this
static.
is how you actually read.
The recording is too deteriorated for standard playback. You'll need to rebuild the recording with your altered comm device.
Yeah, I have to actually read them again. I thought I didn't have to do this thing
Well,
again.
it's been over 30 years since I made a wish of my own.
Oh,
It's the same one as always. I wish it'd come back to us. I'd also like to wish for your forgiveness, Grace. I know the place above is your domain, and we ought not enter. But I've decided going up there is the only way to get you back, and I have to give it a shot. I won't be
Ooh.
sending this wish up with all the others. I'm going to leave it here for anyone else who might come along. And if they do manage to bring you back, they can tell you Everett says hello, and that
that's
he
Everett.
truly believed you were a beautiful thing.
So, Everett had a way into the processor room.
That would have been strictly forbidden.
The room is directly above, but I don't detect an obvious way in.
Maybe
Ooh,
he
so
wished
I'm gonna
himself
have
up
to-
there? If that works, I will gladly shut myself down.
Do it, Addie. Make a wish.
As last resort, pal. It did sound like these wish canisters could be sent up to Grace somehow.
And there are still more buttons and things to push on the console.
Oh yeah. Beep boop beep 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 beep. I want to test this lever though. What's this gonna do? Oh wait, up to Grace. Actually, no, it isn't. This is the Grace canister fill.
One of the blocks is missing. Looks like it was ripped out. I don't suppose Everett crawled in here.
The cavity would be big enough to contain an average human.
There's really no telling what would happen if you rolled that up.
But it has to be the way he got up there. Makes sense.
The space above is the domain of Grace. It is not for you to enter.
What else is there for me to do here?
You can carry out your duty as Keeper of the Spire. On the console, there is a button that will activate a beacon to call the masses back to this place. I have armed the mechanism. You need only push the button.
I'm not gonna
Human
talk.
hands will usher in a new golden age.
I think I'm taking Cavity. I want to see what actually happened.
Well,
with Grace.
I fit.
Now what? You're going to mail yourself?
Yep.
Maybe.
Okay.
This There's no way to raise this container from inside.
Would I have enough time if I flip the lever? Or could
Only
I
the switch on the console will raise the container.
Run.
This
Climb
is
in.
not allowed, Addie.
I need
it
to
is
know.
if I do it.
Keep your hands inside at all times, Addie.
This is not a ride at Disneyland. Whee! Oh, this is classified heaven. Oh, that's great. So let me turn up my
There must
phone
be
brightness,
millions of wishes stored here.
'cause I can't
What can
see
you tell
all
me
the
about this
status.
place?
Precisely 1 million wishes are contained here.
Oh,
Wait, Jack
and they light up
resonates in
when
the building.
I speak with my voice.
Can
all
you get
of
me
them
closer to the
resonate.
central column?
I do not have the ability to move the structure.
Sorry about this, Mom. I don't think I have many
Oh,
options
oh, yeah.
here.
I mean, it's perfectly normal to do.
I feel like these are meant to be moving.
Oh god.
That does appear to be the design.
All these wish canisters are connected to us somehow. I think they are us.
What if it's by emotion? Wait, the mom thinks.
The wishes are grouped together to provide the subroutines that make up empathy, logic,
Oh,
and
yeah.
control systems.
It would make sense, wouldn't it, that Grace would be made from the hopes and dreams of humanity?
Oh, Grace is literally made up of hopes and dreams from. Maybe people stopped coming here, and that's why she basically does not exist anymore. Well, there's someone to lay here. Yeah. Oh, okay, guys, I gotta go to dinner. I won't be long though. I'll just put it on the. I'll be back though. Bye. I'm back.
I do not detect any sign of Everett here.
No dead body?
There are no human remains within the confines of this room.
Aw, man.
Sorry, pal. And if there's no body here, where the heck would he have gone? So what's all this?
It appears Everett has built something into Grace's central processor.
Do you know what it does?
You would have to turn it on before we begin to understand how it works.
This must be the primer.
It is.
Everett was living here.
The oxygen tanks at his bedside would suggest so.
Restoring Grace must have meant a great deal to him.
Do I prime these?
Yes, but it appears that parts of this machine must be activated in a particular order. You'll need to go to the primer that is currently online.
Oh yeah, I remember this. We did this at the start when we were...
What's
when
it
we first
doing?
met Control.
Obviously, Everett is circumventing the engineering of Grace's system interconnectivity. High voltage is being directed at the centers of Grace's primary systems. This first terminal is directed at empathy processing, and the machine is designed to paralyze each system long enough to force it back into Grace's intended configuration.
There are still 2 other coils to prime.
So it's like knocking us out, then throwing us in a pot where we're melted back together into Grace?
Huh. That is a shockingly fitting analogy.
Who are we knocking out at this time? Oh yeah, we lost Mum.
What happened?
One of the empathy relays is not aligned. Something must have happened to it over the years.
Okay.
Look for the
He was
misaligned...
working on his machine to the very end.
You have to align the relay. You have to align the relay. You have to align the
Where?
relay.
What relay? What? What's a relay? I have no clue. What am I doing? Align the relay. Check the wires. What do I do?
You have to align the relay. You have to align the relay.
I mean align. Okay, so what am I doing? So we activated that one successfully. That one wasn't really activated successfully. That one was, but that one, what's that one doing? It's just firing it into an object. We have to go over to it.
Do
to
you
align
think it will hurt to be turned into Grace?
Not at all, pal. You'll return to
Oh,
what you were
empathy's
before
still-
Addie
oh.
arrived. After that, we'll become Grace.
What if I don't like being Grace?
It will be different. But
Oh,
who's
this
to
is
say
gonna
you won't like it?
What am I supposed to do here? Can you cut the power?
The machine sequence has been initiated. I don't believe we can shut it down without damaging
Go
it.
that way.
The voltage will be enough to kill you.
Oh! I might be able to block the power for a few seconds to allow you to get across the beam.
Sorry to disappoint again, Mom.
Wait, Addie,
You're not going to change my mind.
I know that. I just want you to know that even though I don't want you to get hurt, I do want you to succeed. I realize now that does not come without risk.
Thanks, Mom. I think Pal's got this.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Do it. Here I go. How you doing, pal?
So far, so good. Oh! Keep moving, Addie. It's just getting hard.
Steady.
Oh!
Well done. Hold on, Addie.
Nice one.
Please hurry!
You'll have to move, Addie.
Why didn't she just get down and like...
I can't hold it!
Hurry, Addie.
I'm here! I'm here! I'm here! I did it!
You did it, pal. I'm super proud of you.
I did, didn't I?
Yes. Well done.
Whee! Yay.
Is it safe to touch?
Very likely.
Likely we'll have to do, I guess.
You should be able to direct it toward the conducting rod attached to the room's central column.
That's it.
You should now be able to lock in empathy by closing the switch on Everett's machine.
Oh, okay.
You were a
so
great
this
friend,
has
Addie.
to skip.
I've never had so much fun before you arrived.
Thanks, pal.
Come
Yeah,
to
you
think of
didn't
it,
exist before.
I don't remember anything before you
Oh,
arrived.
yeah.
I hear that Addie's kind of fun is only a step away from tragedy.
Risk offers greater reward. Some people thrive on that.
Yep.
There's also nothing wrong with settling into a long, comfortable life.
I guess. But then, you'll always wonder what you might have missed out on. Do we really have to become Grace?
It's the way we were designed, pal. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Here's our time to knock out
So this will
Pal
lock in and
possibly
paralyze empathy?
It will,
Just empathy.
leaving control, logic, and myself to aid you going forward.
Okay, only control.
It's unclear
logic.
what we will be once Grace is formed. But I'm forever grateful that you have survived to see her.
Me too.
Say hi to Grace for me.
I will, pal.
You really are the best, Addie. I think I
Goodbye,
love
Pal. Mom.
Well, that's finally over. We'll be able to hear
Logic.
ourselves think now.
You will need to prime the next sequence, Addie.
You should not expect any emotional send-off from me.
Still not a fan of empathy?
There
Okay,
was no
we're gonna
proof
have to
they
shut
served
down
any
control
purpose beyond doing the
now.
things I could
Jack's
already do,
gonna go.
but less efficiently.
Are you okay with becoming Grace?
It is how we were designed. I would have to be okay with it.
I hate how this game has to end. We have to get rid of all of them. Could we make separate AIs to could we copy them? Because I hate how we had to knock out empathy. Empathy and Pal were my
What this time?
favorite.
One of the logic relays will not power on. You will need to make your way out to the relay.
Now the last
Which one
one's
is it?
going to be standing.
The one producing a small electrical fire. Everett was quite the electrician.
Oh,
One thing I
yay.
do not understand, Addie, is why come all this way without any intention of returning home or surviving on this station for more than 8 hours?
What are you talking about?
You were prepared to enter this spire without enough oxygen to make it back to your ship. A class of ship, from my records, that would not hold enough fuel for a return trip.
And why are you asking me this now?
I suppose it might have been comical to see how Mum would have handled the realization.
You don't think she knew?
Possibly, but I didn't see the point in drawing attention to it. I'm not inherently cruel.
What's wrong with it?
The relay's dip switch has reset. It will need to be configured to its hardware ID 113.
This again. This looks complex.
The sequence is on, off, on.
That's it.
You can go lock in logic now.
So why do you think I'm here?
If you will allow me to simulate empathy for a moment, I think you are here because you wanted to be part of something bigger than your life on Earth offered you.
Do you think I found that?
So far, you've only succeeded in finding things you left behind. Your mum, your pal, your conscience. I now understand that only Grace has the potential to provide you with anything beyond that.
Well, thanks for helping me get this far.
Well, it is, indeed, what we are here for.
Control better not stop me when I'm trying
Well,
to turn off him.
this
I'm
is
going to
it.
be so glad
Just
to
one
turn
more
him off.
step. I hope my assistance has been adequate.
It has. Thank you, Jack.
Farewell, Addie. And for the record, I do hope your 600 million mile, 300-day journey won't be for naught.
Perhaps it's already been worth it.
I feel like we have left. Wait. I feel like control has been left.
Just you and me, Control.
At the left. At the.
Still
at the
sulking, I
last
see.
Yep. Okay, here's the red generator.
I bear witness to the completion of your betrayal.
What do you mean betrayal?
He speaks.
I offered you an easy path to the restoration of order in the solar system, and you chose this path instead.
Can't wait to
I
take
chose
this
my
guy out.
own path.
You must
Yep.
stop this foolishness, Addie.
Done. I feel like he's gonna try and
You
kill
must
me on
not
the
do
last
this, Addie.
one. I've already chosen, bro. Can't stop me.
Sorry, Addie. I cannot let you do this.
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
It's become clear that the restoration of Grace in this manner is entirely unnatural. You must not proceed.
What do you mean I am? Two hands raised.
Stop it, Control. You're going to break something.
I'm saving you from Everett's corrupting influence.
He was just trying to bring Grace back.
Yeah, we've had
I
two
thought you
optional
were here to
points,
help
I think.
humankind.
And those two optional
You are
points.
ensuring... No!
Yay, we killed Control. And we are making Grace right now.
Grace,
Yes, Addie.
you're really bright.
Ah, yes. It's been a while since I've entertained guests.
Wow, that's bright. I don't like
Do you
that.
remember Everett?
I do. He was a wonderful keeper, though I should say I do not keep favorites.
I have a few questions.
You wish to know where I'd gone?
I'd like to know that, yes.
Let me show you, Addie. At the center of this room is the Spire's main antenna. If you hold on, I can take you the rest of the way.
Where?
I was programmed with one purpose: to serve the best interests of humankind.
Right, take me
There
up.
was much conflict and division in the solar system, and I was designed to listen and learn. All were welcome to teach me, and I am the sum of those teachings.
The
It's actually
wishes.
creating something good.
I am the sum of human needs.
Yeah, so maybe the
How are you
wishes
able to
turned
lead
bad,
us?
or the wishes
I could
stopped.
see all desire, all the potential conflict, all points of compromise throughout the solar system. I sent instructions for all manner of human endeavor through sermons delivered by keepers throughout the ages. And from the smallest ripples of wisdom that was sent from this spire,
We're going out of heaven.
returned a perpetual wave
Is what
of
it
good
was.
fortune that moved humanity onto a
Here's
more
the spire.
orderly path.
We're outside again.
Wow.
How are we able to breathe in there?
Look at that.
It's literally a hole.
So, what happened?
We're all the way up
Sounds
here.
like things were perfect.
Ah, yes. Perfect.
Oh, she has to talk on
It was the wishes
Oh, those
that
are
led me
moving
to think
faster.
hard about the notion of perfect.
Yep.
Without conflict and struggle, people were losing their desire. They had nothing to overcome, to strive for.
You shut yourself down.
I believed
God.
I was standing in your way.
So you will be leaving again.
These beacons are meant to call humanity back to me. But whether or not they should is not my choice to make.
Who chooses then?
You, Addie, are the first keeper to grace this spire in the past 1,000 years. Do you recall that red bloom you chose in my garden? It was flush with passion and promise. I believe it still suits you. You embrace danger to feel alive. You are drawn to adventure.
Have we reached maximum height? Or are we
You
still
have the
going?
courage
No,
to
we're-
jump the
we're-
canyon
we're-
span.
Wait, are we?
as well as the strength to pick yourself up after your predictable downfall. You used mine
I'm gonna
as a
fall.
ladder. You, Addie, are precisely what I hoped humans could become again.
I hope she's happy that I.
For a millennium, people from all corners of the solar system had come here to tell me their desires. So, I put it to you, Addie. Do you wish for me to return?
No, they can't just do that. They can't just do that. Or am I? No. No, they can't just end it like that. Oh my god. Why did they do that? Why did they do? Oh, Mom and Grace were the same voice actor. Why did they end that like that? I can't believe that. It was such a perfect game. I hoped I had the decision. Is there a way to skip this to see if we get like a preview of what happens? I don't know. You guys can skip ahead if you're like watching on YouTube. But I'm gonna stay here and I am going to see if there's any like video at the end. But honestly, this was a perfect game. I hate it how they ended like that. It's still a great game, honestly, but Just the way that they end some great games. Oh, we made it to the end of the credits. What's this? Oh, if this just sends me to home screen. Oh,
Small
we're
excursion, she said. Follow a couple leads and then back to the books. I know I should be more assertive. It's for her safety, too. Not that she ever thinks about my safety.
Who's this?
All the signs were there at the Wagner site. Let me bake in the Mercury sun for 2 days. Doesn't seem so bad now. She could have at least shut the door behind her.
Was that just like a little sneak peek? Oh, Alan died. Oh, that's what happened to Alan. Okay, we beat the game. Yay. Whee! Honestly, that was sad though. I don't want to leave it like that. Honestly, it was a great game. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream.